Yo, what's going on? Troy here with MuscleTactics.com, hanging out in Santa Monica Beach in beautiful Southern California, and I want to dive into the 3 best all-natural fat-burning pills. You can't just pop a pill and not put in any work and burn a bunch of fat, and nothing will burn fat more than doing high-intensity interval training, stimulating these amazing fat-burning hormones, eating clean, having a nice, macronutrient-timed diet, and doing compound exercises at maximum intensity. You gotta work your body's largest and strongest muscle groups at maximum intensity. You gotta be doing some fast twitch cardio. You gotta be eating clean if you really wanna be a fat-burning machine. But in conjunction with all these things, if you wanna take some pills to really supercharge your results, I have 3 that I swear by. They are incredible all-natural fat burners, and please, if you're watching this video and you're not doing the other things to burn fat, don't be in that mindset. You are fucking lazy. Don't not put in the work and think you can just take a pill and burn fat. If you want to put in the work and you want to do sprints and you want to train and you want to eat right and then you want to supercharge your results with the best all-natural fat burners, go for it. That is a perfect strategy, and I completely recommend you doing that. But if you think you can just pop these pills and see amazing results, we would all be ripped, we would all be healthy, we would all be rich. We live in this magic pill society. So let me just preface the video with saying all that. I'm still gonna get into my 3 favorite all-natural metabolism boosters, but just please, don't be in that magic pill mindset. Don't be in that mindset that you can just take a pill and you can just have these amazing results. So with all that being said, let me dive into my 3 favorite all-natural fat burners. So number 1 is something I have no idea why more people don't know about this. It is so cheap, it's so effective, it's one of the top-rated supplements on bodybuilding.com. I've known about it for years, and I live and die by this fat-burning supplement. If I could only take one supplement, in cutting season, or when I'm trying to get really ripped, it would be this one, and it is Yohimbe HCL. Now, Yohimbe is this South American tree bark extract, and it's really strong. There's this stimulant scale, and it's like caffeine, and then you have Yohimbe, and then you have the really hard stuff like amphetamines and cocaine. Obviously you don't want to take that. So you have Yohimbe is one of the strongest all-natural metabolism and fat burners, and it actually is a vasodilator, so it increases your blood flow. A lot of people saying that it increases your sex drive. It stimulates fat burning when your insulin levels are really low. So you do not want to take this with a high carbohydrate meal. The best way to utilize Yohimbe and all the benefits associated with it are to consume it with consume it on an empty stomach, or consume it with a protein and healthy fat meal. So when I'm really trying to get cut, I will actually wake up in a fasted state. I'll take 2 Yohimbe pills and I will do high intensity interval training, do some sprints. If you want to be a fat-burning machine, if you want to get ripped in the shortest amount of time possible, follow this game plan. Take some Yohimbe right when you get up, do some high-intensity interval training. You will be a fat-burning machine, I promise you. So Yohimbe HCL, I recommend by a company called Primaforce. You can get it on bodybuilding.com, you can get it on Amazon. It's like $10, $15 for a month's supply of this stuff, and it's so much more effective than the over-the-counter Hydroxycut and Rip Fuel and all these bullshit, stimulant-based fat burners. A lot of them actually contain small components of Yohimbe, but you want the Yohimbe HCL. It's most easily utilized by your body, and it will turn you into a fat-burning machine. Next up is another one of my favorite supplements of all time. It is Matcha Green Tea. Now, they don't really sell this in a pill form, but what I do when I'm on the go and I'm traveling is I'll just buy the really cheap little capsules. You can get them at a pharmacy store. You can even get it at Walmart or Target, but you can just get the little blank capsules, and I'll buy Matcha Green Tea powder, which is meant to obviously make the hot Matcha Green Tea, and I'll just fill up these little capsules with about 1 gram of this Matcha Green Tea. This stuff is incredible. It has, I think, 15 to 20 times the antioxidants that blueberries have. It's one of the most antioxidant rich components in the world. It's got a ton of this EGCG, which is the antioxidant that's in normal green tea. So it's equivalent to drinking 15 to 20 cups of normal green tea. And such an easy way to do it is just to put the powder in a little capsule and just, pop it when you're on the go. So it's a lot more convenient than having to, warm up water and make tea with it. I drink the tea as well when I'm just working or at home. But if you want a really quick, a really efficient fat burner, just buy the Matcha Green Tea powder. you want the ceremonial grade matcha green tea powder, put it in this little capsule, and you will be good to go. They don't sell it like this, but it's so easy to make. I'll do another video just kind of showing you how I do it and how much you should put in the capsule. But you know, fill up the capsule halfway if you're really caffeine sensitive. If you do really well with caffeine, you drink a lot of coffee, you should be able to handle a full capsule of it. But this stuff alkalizes your body. You're gonna feel good when you take it, it energizes you, and it is such a good all-natural fat burner. And then last but not least is something called L-carnitine. And what L-carnitine does is it metabolizes your fat cells into energy. So what this does is it oxidizes your fat cells and your body is able to utilize them as energy. And this is one of my favorite fat burners of all time because actually it helps improve your exercise performance as well. It reduces the lactic acid consumption in your body. Lactic acid is that like crazy burn you feel when you're doing high rep exercises. And actually a lot of good things come from this lactic acid. You boost up your HGH, a lot of amazing things happen, but obviously you can only withstand that pain, that lactic acid pump for so long. So L-carnitine actually helps reduce this lactic acid, helps your body metabolize these fat cells into energy, and it is a really powerful, scientifically proven all-natural fat burner. It's just a non-essential amino acid, so I highly recommend L-carnitine. So those are 3 all-natural fat burners that you can take to turn yourself into a fat burning machine, but I do not recommend you take them if you're not working out, if you're not taking action in the gym, you're not eating clean. If you do high intensity interval training and you do compound exercises at the maximum intensity, you eat clean, you take these 3 all-natural pills, you guys will be machines. I promise you, this is your quickest path to getting really ripped, getting 6-pack abs. So anyways guys, that is it for now. The sun is going down. I'm gonna be heading home soon. But if you're looking for the quickest path to shredded 6-pack abs, head on over to scienceofabs.com. See you there. So I want to get into 4 really powerful advanced training techniques that are going to help you unleash all kinds of gains, get you guys jacked, you know, burst through those plateaus. Do not go in the gym and repeat the same boring ass workout every single time. You guys want to be